Welcome, everybody. We are here with Harold Huizenga, and he's going to be playing some amazing music for you. So take it away, Harold.
Good afternoon. You know, teachers never go old, they just lose their class. I'm trying to bring that back a little bit. Bretonwood's stream program, March 2021, remembering a year of COVID restrictions. I have a prescription for you. Seasonal affective disorder and coronavirus disease 2019, with which we are all familiar. We need to travel to the mountains of Eastern Europe and Tyrol for some remedies. We may find some small gatherings, small instruments, but great enjoyment and joy. We're going to visit a hof, where hunting friends gathered to make music and say their goodbye to the forest. The hunting season is over. Okay, now let's play. Did you look at their instruments? There's a rather strange looking guitar there and three other instruments lying on the table. Those are zithers, which are small instruments with plucked or strummed strings usually, and each major city in the Tyrolean area has its own type of zither, and you can only play them a certain way. They're not allowed to play them any other way. So you see a double-necked guitar the guy's holding. It's a harp guitar, and the three zithers. Here is the Dorsal family. They're Romania's operatic family. He sings baritone, and the girls are soprano and contralto. They were sort of happy. In Northern Europe, agricultural cultures, the short summertime is a time for long days of hard work. However, during the wintertime, the farmers could enjoy arts in the long evenings after the daily chores were finished. In Tyrol, that culture is growing while spreading from the home or the farm to the city. Small groups make music, and additionally there are concerts and competitions beside all the ethnic clothing and the manners and all the pride. People are dressed to the nines and vying for honors. There's no small endeavor today. Seeing there's so much wealth out there, people have much free time, which is mandated by the government. Now just look at this audience and the contestants. Now, did you notice those instruments? Brand new. You could buy a Mercedes with one of those. This is also on the 2011 International Tyrolean Competition in Innsbruck. Again, notice how elaborate everything is. Pride and showmanship are everything. Young people must compete because that is where, if you have any aspiration of making your mark, you got to do it there. They must prove family worth, and is all that expense really worth it? Come on. Did you see her smile? The guy there, he won the 2010 competition, and she's out to show him that she knows a thing or two. The instruments are called hockbrets. Come on, move. Mikhail Ivanovich Glinka, born 1804 in Smolensk, died in Berlin. Why? Common cold. He wrote some variations on a theme by Mozart. Now you're talking about people living in the city. What do they do for a pastime? A harvest. I have a piece here by Handel, and you won't recognize it on a zither probably, but this guy is a professor of zither, and he plays the Fantasia by Handel, and it's different. You'll recognize it about halfway through, I think. Recognized it, huh? Come on. Have you ever played a hurdy-gurdy? It's a medieval stringed instrument that may have 200 parts. A turning wheel rubs on the strings, and there are at least organ strings, drone strings, and drum strings. Hungarians say that a $200 instrument plays, a $2,000 instrument plays better, and a $20,000 is probably listenable. Classical composers have shied away from writing music for this instrument. It's way too complicated, and its timbre is simply suited for outdoors. It sounds a lot like a bagpipe. Look at that thing. Look how many strings there are. And you can move the strings onto the drum, off the drum, onto the wheel, off the wheel. You can press frets and whatever on it. It's complicated. sound, he's plucking a string. And he has 5 or 6 strings in the bottom. He has 3 big strings on the side. There are 3 on top, and there are 4 or 5 on the other side. And he can put these on the wheel or off the wheel, and the fiber on that string is not worn out string. That's wool. That makes it sound a little more mellow. A little more mellow. Classically trained composers were drawn to the strange sounds and rhythms of gypsy music, which had a haunting and foreboding quality. The major romantic composers all tried their hands at it. Liszt, Chopin, Schumann, Schubert have all compositions based on these tunes and rhythms. Johannes Brahms composed a nice set of Hungarian dances, which you can play on most anything. A cymbalum is an instrument typical to the Hungarian landscape. It's a hammered string instrument which has 2 bridges or more, and so each string bridges a bridge. So you can hit it on the left side, the center, or the right, and you get different pitches. The hammers are mallets that are covered with felt or other form of wool. The cymbalum sound is somewhat like that of a piano. Somewhat. Vittorio Monti, an Italian, wrote a piece of music that mimicked one of the Hungarian types of music called a sidaris. A sidaris starts with a slow tempo, then usually abruptly changes to faster and faster, and then faster and faster. The sidaris is much like a tarantella dance in Italy, though it's a bit more subdued than a tarantella. First, we will listen to an orchestra playing this sidaris with a cymbalum. Then I'll need to tell you a little about the next one.
What did you do? Did you unplug something? Here's your camera.
Plugged in. That worked. There was a concert a while ago of intense music by 5 world-renowned artists. It was time for an encore. Now, or 4 of them. And the artist said, okay, only one more. So they start in a sort of a crazy encore, which turns into a jazz improvisation of Monty Stardust. Now, if you know Yuja Wang, she is a top-notch pianist. And when you get her for a page turner, what on earth is going on? Yuja Wang is from Beijing and studied at the Curtis Institute of Music. Ray Chen is a Taiwanese-Australian violinist, and he was a first prize winner in the 2008 International Yehudi Menuhin Violin Competition and the 2009 Queen Elizabeth competition. Roberto Gonzalez Munoz is a Spanish classical violinist and conductor. Andreas Augenstammer is an Austrian clarinetist who is the principal clarinetist of the Berlin Philharmonic. And Gallardo is a native of Buenos Aires and started his piano lessons at age 5 at the Conservatory of Buenos Aires. He just loves chamber music. get that bunch together, what can happen?
I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, is the prescription doing any good? Are you feeling a little bit better? Emil Waldteufel, Opus 133, If you're French, you can say this, la patineurs or whatever, something like that. The skaters describe skating on the canals and rivers of the cities. Many of us who grew up in the countryside of the U.S. found a creek or a pond, put our skates on, and fell. But these skaters, though they fell too, become experts in just a few seconds. They fell. Now we'll change the scene a little bit. Most of the music so far has been the music of the mountains performed on portable instruments, few exceptions. In the lower lands, there wasn't the luxury of winter as a time off from work, and pianos were rare in the mountains. They were only found in the cities. Now you have a different kind of feeling here. It's not an abandoned feeling, it is a feeling of reflectiveness in nighttime music. John Lisicki, something like that, performed Chopin's Nocturne in C sharp, posthumous, as his encore for a program he did. He's a wonderful young fellow player. 2019 competition winner in Poland.
Good evening. It is such an honor to perform with my friend Philip Chesney. So I'd like to thank him, thank the orchestra, and thank you for coming. by playing a Chopin Nocturne. These are my
when he won that award, they complimented him on not being frantic. He was very composed. We'll end with Pablo de Sarasate. His Opus 20 is, if you can say that in German, it's the light gypsy airs. and Brandon Shaw is the cellist. And this is in the New England Conservatory in 2019. It seems that native-born composers never can get their ethnic music right. It takes a foreigner to come in, like a Hungarian or a Swede or whatever, and they all get some aspects of the music. And here is Sarasate's take on this music. Gypsy music. Well, you started your prescription about an hour ago. I hope you're feeling better. Because I'm finished.
Well, thank you. Very nice to-
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Yeah, really great.
There's so much just good stuff out there, you know. Yeah.
I've heard of a dirty hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's
It's
some,
always so good. Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome.
Let's have another.
Pardon?
Let's have another.
Well, we'll try.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Good job, Harold.
Thank you. Yeah.
You get all that off YouTube?
Basically, yeah.
How do you save it or?
Well, I have a program on my computer which you put the link into that program and it saves it onto your hard drive.
Oh, how wonderful, yeah.
And then I have another program where I can take that file and bring it in, and then I can edit it. So I can
Oh.
chop the end off, or I
Yeah.
can take the far part off. I can brighten this up or dim that, you know.
Wow,
So,
genius, you're a genius. Boy, some of that music was fantastic.
yeah, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and all those crazy zithers.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah.
with those little mallets.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Was that mostly in Austria that
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
did
That's
I thought
Austria.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing they can get those notes so close together.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
yeah.
you see that thing whipping back and forth.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
How does it get that back so fast?
They're like they're hammers.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like in the piano has hammers. But,
Yeah.
but they're going a mile with both hands. It's like,
And you know, those are hard mallets,
oh, are they?
so they bounce.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they sure look like they're having fun.
Oh, they
you
are.
know.
That girl was especially because she was out to prove that guy I can do it.
Thanks, Harold.
Yeah.
It's very enjoyable.
Good.
How's your wife these days?
Fine. She was just here.
Oh, yeah, I saw her. Don't see her much either.
No,
But she,
they're getting some games together now, so yeah.
she go to the pool regularly?
Irregularly.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thanks again.
Yeah. You're welcome.
hit stop.